If you guys want to finish domination, clutch time, unlimited, level 40, but you don't have the time, DM Rose NBA on Twitter. His link is in the description, and make sure to tell him I sent you. Yo, what's good everybody? It's CP the Doc, and welcome to my team No Money Spent episode 23. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, 2K really surprised me today. They gave us something that I think is very cool, and we can actually see it right here. It's called Pyramid of Power. Now, if you guys are wondering what this Pyramid of Power is, it's actually pretty simple. Basically, you have these Sapphire players down here like Tony Parker, Clint Capella, and Joe Harris, and if you finish challenges with these Sapphire players, then you unlock the Ruby players above them like Isaiah Thomas and JaVale McGee. Once you get these Rubies, you gotta finish challenges with them to unlock Amethyst, Dominique Wilkins, and Kevin Love, so I think you guys get the picture. After you get Dominique and Kevin Love, all you gotta do is finish a few more challenges with them and you get Diamond Dwyane Wade. Now, I gotta say, I think this is great. It's awesome that 2K is giving us a chance to get this Diamond D Wade just by grinding challenges. However, this is 2K we're talking about, so you guys already know not everybody is happy with this Pyramid of Power, and I honestly understand why. Earlier, I mentioned that you gotta get challenges done with these Sapphires like Tony Parker and Capella, and once you get these challenges done, then you get this pack right here that has every single Ruby you need for the next set of challenges. That's cool. There's really nothing wrong with that, but you guys might be wondering, wait, if I gotta use these Sapphire players to unlock the Ruby players and then use the Rubies to unlock the Amethysts, then how the heck do I get the Sapphires in the first place? Well, I'll show you. You gotta go to the player market and buy each of these Sapphire cards for over 20,000 MT each. People in the community are absolutely hating this, and like I said, I understand why. Obviously, this is no big deal for me since I have over 750k MT, but that really doesn't matter. What matters is that on the surface, when you open my team, this Pyramid of Power looks like a very chill grind, and don't get me wrong, it is. I mean, let's just take a quick look at some of the challenges I have to do. Get 10 assists and make 2 layups with Tony Parker, make 4 threes, only 4 threes with Joe Harris, score 10 points in the paint with Sapphire Tom Chambers. Like, these challenges are super easy. Anybody can do these challenges, but you gotta spend so much MT to even get started on these challenges, which obviously doesn't affect me, but that doesn't mean it doesn't affect other people. So with all that being said, I think it's awesome that 2K gave us these challenges, and I'm gonna get Diamond Dwyane Wade today for sure. But not everybody has over 100k MT sitting around. These challenges are really not accessible for the majority of people who play my team. You guys comment down below and let me know what you think of this grind. I could go on and on talking about this, but I don't want to waste too much time, so let's just continue this discussion in the comment section. Of course, I gotta buy all these Sapphire cards if I want to get Dwyane Wade, so it's a good thing I've been saving up so much MT. I don't buy players from the player market very often, so I guess today that's actually a good thing. Now that we have all 5 of these cards, we can actually start grinding their challenges, and you guys already saw how easy their challenges are. We can definitely finish them all in one game. I can just get my assists with Tony Parker to all my other guys like Joe Harris, Morris Peterson, Tom Chambers, Clint Capella, and of course, winning one game with 13 Sapphire players should be very easy. You can just do this in domination on the easiest difficulty. In fact, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Let's hop into domination and let's play versus the Wizards on pro difficulty. Here's a quick look at my lineup, which I know is not great, but it'll get the job done. I think we're finally ready to get this grind started, man. I really apologize for doing so much talking, but I just had to set the stage for this video. You guys sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and now, without any further ado, let's go get D Wade. Now first, before I do anything else, let's get these 2 layups with Tony Parker, just so I don't forget to get them later. Yeah, that's easy right there. Just one more layup, and then for the rest of this game, all I have to worry about is scoring with my other players. Of course, I also gotta get rebounds with Chambers and Capella, I gotta score points with Morris Peterson, but I'm really not worried about any of those other challenges. As long as I have every single challenge done by the end of this game, I'll be happy as Joe Harris knocks down the 3. Just 3 more threes with Joe Harris, and we're done with him already. We should get another one right here. I know that's not not a great shot, but I'm shooting it anyway. I mean, we're playing on pro. Tony Parker's got takeover now, so getting these assists should be even easier. Man, Joe Harris has a very nice release. I'm probably never gonna use him online unless it's in salary cap. Let's get our final three right here. Joe Harris has takeover, but I don't have to shoot with him for the rest of the game, which feels really good. We're also halfway done with Tony Parker's assists and over halfway done with Clint Capella's rebounds. Let's see if I can get a dunk with Capella right here. I'm pretty sure we need 2, so let's oop it up, and just like that, 1 dunk down, 1 to go. So we're already done with Joe Harris, but now we only need 1 more rebound and 1 more dunk with Clint Capella, which is crazy. Let's do the exact same thing we just did. Let's run that pick and roll, wide open alley-oop, and the dunk. Just 1 more rebound and Clint is finished. Let's lock up on D. We should be able to get that final rebound right here. They force up a bad shot, and just like that, we're done with 2 challenges. We're actually also done with Tony Parker's assists. I didn't even realize that. We already have our layups with Tony, so now we gotta get those points in the paint with Tom. We're not even 7 full minutes into this game, and we're already almost done with every single challenge we have to do. That's crazy. If I would have known that getting these challenges done is so easy, then I would have played a shorter game, but yeah, we're seriously making some great progress. Now we only need 1 more rebound with Chambers. Let's see if I can get this final rebound right here. Jordan Poole drives, great defense by Chambers, and there we go. 4 challenges done. Of course, we still gotta score a lot more points with Morris Peterson, but that shouldn't be very hard. He actually has a super quick jumper. Like, man, I shot that last jumper so fast, and I still timed it late. That's a very, very quick shot. You guys are gonna love that. We need 30 points with him, and he's already got 12. Make that 15 because he ain't missing that shot. Yeah, Morris Peterson's looking very good. So far, this grind's going very smoothly. We're making it look very easy right now in domination. I still regret not playing a shorter game. Like, honestly, a 3 or 4 minute quarters game would have been perfect for this. I gotta be more confident in my abilities because we definitely could have gotten this done in a shorter game, but it's no big deal. We're definitely gonna get this win. We're gonna get all these challenges done, and once this game's over, we're gonna get all the Ruby Pyramid of Power guys. If I absolutely have to take any of these guys into Unlimited, I'm definitely taking Morris Peterson. I know I've been hyping him up a lot, but you guys should actually try him out. We just hit 30 points. His jumper is super fast. I'm not sure if you guys will really realize how fast his jumper is until you actually test it out and use it. It's very smooth. I'm in love with it already. Even though I'm already done with all 5 of these challenges, let's make 1 more 3 with Morris Peterson just for fun, and now we'll simulate to the end of this game. I'm sure you guys saw this coming from the very beginning, but this is gonna end up being a very easy win. If any of y'all were actually going for the Wizards in this game, I'm sorry, but they stood no chance from the very beginning. We got all of our challenges done, and we won by almost 90 points. Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that. Step 1 of the Pyramid of Power is officially complete. Let's go open this pack for our Ruby players real quick. I've barely heard anything about these Ruby cards, but who knows? They might actually turn out to be pretty good. We need 15 threes with Isaiah Thomas, 50 points in the paint with Zebo, and 20 dunks with JaVale McGee. Obviously, I can't get this challenge done in 1 game, but I think I can get all these done in 1 game easily. Actually, I don't know about easily because Isaiah Thomas is only 5'9", 20 dunks with McGee is a lot, and 50 points in the paint is also a lot, so these might take more than 1 game, but we can get 15 threes done pretty quick. This time, let's play a different game. Let's jump into challenges, basketball fundamentals, and let's play this post-scoring game right here. This is semi-pro difficulty, which obviously should be even easier than pro, so let's do this. Let's start things off by feeding the ball to Isaiah Thomas. I haven't taken a shot with him yet, so I don't know his release, but that's pretty easy. That's pretty smooth. We just gotta do that same thing 15 times, which I think should be pretty easy. Oh, that's a nice move, and another 3 for IT. We finally have takeover, and sadly, Isaiah doesn't have shooting takeover, but we're still gonna get plenty of clean looks just just like that. We're so close to being done with Isaiah Thomas. We just need 5 more 3-pointers, but he's so tired, so this is gonna be tough. What we're doing has definitely been working, but Isaiah's getting tired. They're actually starting to fight over these screens very aggressively, but we're still knocking down those threes. Just 4 more threes with Isaiah, and then we can finally start focusing on other things. Actually, to be honest, since Isaiah Thomas is so tired, we can just finish the rest of his threes next game, and for the rest of this game, I'll go ahead and get started on JaVale McGee's dunks and Zach Randolph's points in the paint. I think that's a pretty good idea, so let's make it happen. Zach Randolph is being guarded by Cat, and wow. Cat is just not tough enough to guard that. Yeah, getting these points in the paint with Zebo should be very easy. They're bringing a double team, but that double team doesn't even matter. Zebo doesn't even see it. All he sees is the rim. As for JaVale McGee, I'm probably just gonna throw him alley-oops. That's probably the best way to get his dunks. Zach Randolph has it again, and come on. Porzingis is tall. He's not a bad defender, but he's not stopping Zebo. Let's get one more bucket in the post, and then we're gonna end this game. Now that this game is over, we only need 2 more wins with 5 Ruby players, 2 more threes with Isaiah Thomas, and of course, we still need a bunch of points in the paint and dunks, but getting those should be pretty chill. This time, let's jump back into domination. Not only are these games longer, but the players you match up against are also not as good, so I have a feeling we could get the rest of our challenges done in this game if everything goes according to plan. First of all, we only need 1 more 3 now with Isaiah Thomas, so let's feed him the ball and let's get that final shot to fall. That's not a wide open look, but now we should have a pretty good chance of making this shot, and we do. We're officially 1 hour into this Dwyane Wade grind, and I'd say we're making some pretty good progress. This set of challenges right here is definitely not as easy as the Sapphire set, but we should still get them done with relative ease as Zach Randolph misses that shot, but he gets it back and gets the bucket in the paint. Of course, Zach Randolph is a post-scoring machine, but I probably could just do this every single time. I could just get him to cut to the basket like that. 36 more points in the paint kinda sounds like a lot, but if you're just getting that back cut every single time, then it's really not that bad. This time, Zach Randolph's actually ahead of the pack. He's got good position on Kyle Kuzma, so let's just post him up and get another easy 2. 30 more points in the paint with Zach Randolph. That honestly doesn't sound too bad because there's just nobody on this Wizards team who is stopping him from dunking or scoring in the post or making layups, any of that. As long as we're able to get extra possessions and easy runs to the rim, fast break buckets, stuff like that, this is gonna be a piece of cake. So if you guys are having trouble somehow getting these points in the paint, just do exactly what I'm doing and you're gonna be alright. We're officially over halfway done with him. At the end of the first quarter, we only need 22 more points in the paint with Zebo. Do you guys think I can get this done by halftime? If you said yes, then you're correct, because we're about to score our final points in the paint right here. We're done with Zebo. Now all we gotta do is get 19 more dunks with JaVale McGee. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get them all in 1 half, but it's not impossible, so let's see if I can make it happen. I'm gonna be spamming pick and roll and alley-oops to JaVale McGee for the rest of the game. Honestly, I think we can do this. It's not gonna be easy, but it's definitely not impossible. We're actually able to get 1 more before the first half's over. Yeah, we're gonna do this. All we need is 17 more dunks. This should be a piece of cake. I mean, who on the Wizards is gonna prevent this from actually working? Isaiah Thomas is a great passer. Mo Williams is also a great passer. So if JaVale McGee gets even an inch of space to throw down the alley-oop, we're gonna deliver that pass perfectly. Once again, lane's wide open. McGee is just too much of a beast. Literally every single time I've thrown up the alley, he's thrown down the oop. I mean, it hasn't failed yet, and it's probably not gonna fail anytime soon. We're gonna get this done in no time, and this is also gonna be another win with 5 Ruby players. If we make this work right here, which obviously we do, we only need 10 more dunks with McGee. You guys make your predictions. Are we gonna get them all done this game? If you said no, you gotta be kidding. I mean, we're about to get our final dunk right here. That's 20 out of 20 dunks with 2 minutes to spare in this domination game. Once this game's over, all we need is one more win with 5 Ruby players, which we should be able to get super fast in the free throw skills challenge. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I can finally show you in a second since this game is finally over. Just go to challenges, skill challenges, basketball fundamentals, and then all the way down here to free throws, and if you just make 4 free throws as a team, this game is over. The CPU intentionally fouls you the second the game begins, and as long as you make your free throws, you get the win. We should have no problem with that. Isaiah Thomas is super clutch. If the NBA's Clutch Player of the Year award would have existed back in 2017, he would have easily won the award because he was a fourth quarter scoring machine, and yeah, he made all his free throws in this game right here, which means we're moving on to the final step of the Pyramid of Power. Let's take a look at our rewards. First, we got a 2K Day Deluxe Pack. That's pretty cool. We also got a Slasher Pack and a Sharpshooter Pack, but the most important thing, of course, is this pack right here, the Amethyst Pyramid of Power Player Pack. I mean, I guess I'll open this 2K Day Deluxe Pack just for fun, because there might actually be something good inside. In my last video, we got Andrew Bogut from this pack, and look at this, we're about to get another Amethyst player. Who's it gonna be? It's a point guard. Oh man, Jason Williams, number 55 for the Kings. He's another super expensive player who I don't have to buy anymore. I'll take it. I wasn't expecting to get any Amethyst in this video except for Dominique Wilkins and Kevin Love, but trust me, I'm definitely not complaining. Here's a quick look at Dominique Wilkins, and now let's flip over this other card and let's get Kevin Love. I gotta be real with y'all, I've heard this Kevin Love is not very good, but we're still gonna give him a chance because I like Kevin Love in real life. We now have every single pyramid player except for Diamond Dwyane Wade, which means it's time for us to get on to the final step. We gotta score 40 in a game with Dominique Wilkins. That should be very easy. We also gotta get a double-double with Kevin Love. We gotta get 30 dunks with Dominique, 30 threes with Kevin Love. These two challenges are a little bit harder, but these two right here, I can get done in one game, as well as this right here. Also, win 3 games with 3 Amethyst players. Come on, that's very easy. If worst comes to worst, we can just do the exact same thing we just did in that free throw game. Feel free to call me delusional, but I think we can definitely get 30 dunks in a game with Dominique Wilkins. I mean, if we're going for 40 points, we might as well go for 30 dunks too. Let's jump back into domination, hopefully for the final time this video. If everything goes according to plan, then we should have this Dwyane Wade in less than 2 hours of grinding. Right off the bat, y'all already know we're attacking the basket with Dominique. That didn't take very long, and honestly, if I use the exact same strat I used last game, getting these dunks shouldn't take very long. That's 2 dunks already for the human highlight film, and man, make that 3 dunks in 1 minute. While I go for these dunks, I can also go for a double-double with Kevin Love, a double-double with rebounds and assists, because that should be another dunk, another 2 points, and of course a rebound and assist for Love. So yeah, I gotta hit you guys with another strategy. You can go for the double-double with Kevin Love, while also going for dunks and 40 points with Dominique Wilkins, and you can also get an Amethyst win in the process. That's 4 assists now for Kevin Love, so as long as we can just get stops and get rebounds, we're gonna have that double-double very soon. There's another board, another fast break, and of course, another dunk! Yeah, we're definitely getting 40 points with Dominique, and honestly, I don't know how we don't have takeover yet. It really took me 17 points and 7 dunks to get takeover with Dominique Wilkins, but I'm not complaining. Oh man, I'm glad that counts as a dunk. We're pretty much halfway to getting 40 points, and yeah, there's no resistance from this Washington Wizards defense. That's just way too easy. Let's get that cut to the rim. Nice assist by Kevin Love for another jam. This is just way too easy, man. I literally just said that, so I don't know why I said it again, but we'll pretend I said that just to put emphasis on how simple this is. That's now 10 assists for Kevin Love and 5 rebounds. We're we're gonna have this double-double in no time, and Dominique is just unstoppable attacking the rim. Sadly, not a dunk right there, but we already have 27 points. Yeah, Dominique Wilkins is looking elite, and we only need 19 more dunks now. We're doing pretty well with Dominique and Kevin Love, and I know we're not gonna get everything done in one game since we also need 33 pointers with Kevin Love, but I have a feeling we could get this done pretty quick. We're only 3 points away from getting 40 with Dominique, so let's keep on getting those dunks, and now we only need 1 more point. Y'all already know we're gonna make it happen, so let's do it! 40-point debut for the human highlight film. Literally every single time he cuts to the rim, it's a guaranteed dunk. We only need 11 more of those. We might actually have them done before the third quarter's over. Also, we're getting awfully close to that Kevin Love double-double. All we need is 2 more rebounds, so we should have that by halftime. And look at this, another slam. I know I'm kinda cheesing the game right now, but I never play like this online. I only do this versus the CPU because I'm trying to get these challenges done as fast as I can. How did Dominique miss? No way. I'm pretty sure that's Dominique's first miss of the game, but he makes up for it right there. Kevin Love's finally got his double-double, and Dominique now is less than 10 dunks away from being done. Yeah, 21 out of 30. If we just get Dominique's dunks done by the end of the third quarter, then we can start on Kevin Love's threes in the fourth. That's a pretty good plan, if I had to say so myself, so let's make it happen. Let's keep on throwing it down. Dominique is so tired. He has 41% energy, but he only needs 1 more dunk, so let's see if I can get it right here, and we do. A poster. 30 out of 30 dunks. He has 75 points. We don't have to use him for the rest of the video, but I'll probably try him out online. Now let's get Kevin Love back in the game for the fourth quarter, and we're gonna make as many threes as we can. I don't know his release, so I'm kind of shooting in the dark, but that's actually pretty smooth, and he's got range. If we can make that 3 every single time with Love, that would be huge. I'm not gonna lie, that's a very nice release. He shoots it pretty much at the very top of his jump, and if he gets too much space, he's gonna cash it in. Wow, 3 threes already. Making threes with Kevin Love should be way easier than making threes with Isaiah Thomas, just because Kevin Love is so much taller. Look at that. Don't get me wrong, I know we're playing on pro difficulty, but still, Kevin Love is making it rain, he's making it splash, he's knocking down every single shot that he's gotten so far, and I'm sure he's gonna keep on doing it since he has takeover. If I can end this game with even 10 threes from Kevin Love, I'd be happy, and that's looking like a real possibility right now. Kevin Love is gonna end this game with a very solid stat line. He knocks down that 3, and he's got 39 points, 13 rebounds, 12 assists. Man, what an explosion from him. He has takeover again, but I'm not gonna foul. I'm not gonna try to get the ball back. Let's just finish this game. Let's run the clock out, and let's move on. We only need 17 more threes with Kevin Love, which we're gonna get done very easily, and we also need 2 more wins. Y'all know this right here is the easiest challenge, so I'm not even worried about that. Let's just go back into the exact same challenge we played earlier, the one I was shooting threes with Isaiah Thomas in. Yeah, this one right here. Can we get 17 threes with Kevin Love in this 16-minute game? I believe we can. I think running that pick and fade, just like we did in Domination, is gonna be our biggest key. Look how open Kevin Love got right there. Whenever he gets takeover, it's over. No pun intended. I mean, Kevin Love's not missing right now. He is on fire, getting amazing looks. Yeah, we're gonna get this done fast. I don't know what it is in NBA 2K24, but that pick and pop is just so overpowered. For some reason, the CPUs just have no idea how to guard it. That's 5 first quarter threes now for Kevin, and we're gonna get another one right here. He's just ending up wide open every single time. I wish I could get shots that open with Isaiah Thomas, but we were still able to finish his challenge anyway, so let me stop complaining. Once we make all these threes with Kevin Love, all I have to do is score in the post 6 times, and the game automatically ends. I get the win. then all we need is one more dub and we get D Wade. We have 12 more minutes to make 9 more threes, so let's have some fun with it. Let's not rush. Let's just take our time, and D Wade is gonna be mine real soon. Now, real quick, I gotta address something. Some of you guys watching this video might be wondering why the heck I'm full court pressing. Some of you guys might be like, Doc, you're really tryharding versus the CPU. I wouldn't say I'm really tryharding. I'm just trying to get as many extra possessions as possible so I can get this game done as fast as possible. You guys know I'm not a really big tryhard. I barely even full court press when I play online, so I'm really just trying to maximize my possessions, get as many shots for Kevin Love as I can so I can finish this game as fast as I can. And obviously, getting takeover with Kevin will help me get his threes a lot faster, no matter how far behind the three-point line I am. We're probably not gonna make all these threes before halftime, but with the way we're shooting, it's actually not impossible. We only need 5 more to go. Yeah, sadly, Kevin Love ran out of takeover, and I'm probably not gonna make this shot right here, so that's tough. But we only need 3 more threes. I knew Kevin Love was gonna be really good in this game, but I wasn't expecting him to be this good. We only need 2 more threes, man. Once I make these threes, all I have to do is score in the post a few times and we end this game. 1 more 3, Kevin. Like I said earlier, Kevin Love is not super athletic. He's not a lockdown defender. He's not a really great playmaker or anything like that, but man, he can knock down that 3. By playmaker, I meant ball handler, because we all know Kevin Love can drop those dimes, but yeah, we're done shooting threes. After I make 5 more shots in the post, we're just gonna play that free throw game one last time, and then we're done with this grind. Let's get that final post move right here with Kevin Love, and boom, we're done. Just 1 game away from Dwyane Wade, so let's finish strong. This could and should be it right here. Kyrie is a perfect, excellent free throw shooter, so he shouldn't miss this shot right here, and whew, I didn't time it perfectly, but we still got the job done. That's gonna do it, guys. D Wade should officially be ours. I said should because who knows, maybe I miscounted Kevin Love's threes or something like that, but I'm pretty sure we didn't. Let's see. Okay, I didn't miscount anything. We got the Flash, ladies and gentlemen. Diamond D Wade is officially ours, and I've heard some very good things about this card, so real quick, let's check him out. D Wade is a 6'4" shooting guard who can also play the point guard position, and he's got a 93 offensive rating as well as 92 defense, which is elite. He's got an 88 mid-range shot, 76 three-pointer, which I know is not a very high rating, but if you played this game, you know it's definitely good enough to make threes consistently. He's got a 93 driving layup, 80 driving dunk, which is surprisingly low, but still pretty good. 88 ball handle, very good block and steal and perimeter defense. This card is definitely doing justice to D Wade's blocking abilities as well as his elite defense, and he's also got 89 speed, 89 acceleration, 98 stamina. Man, on paper, this card's attributes look amazing. Now let's see his badges. He's got 6 Hall of Fames, 30 golds, and 12 silvers. Man, this card is already badged out very well. He's got Hall of Fame Challenger, Hall of Fame Hyperdrive, Fast Twitch, Acrobat, Gold Giant Slayer, Agent 3, Deadeye, Midi Magician, Handles for Days. This card's got so many great badges: Gold Glove and Clamps, Pogo Stick, Scooper, Blow By, Physical Handles. Man, this is gonna be a really fun card to run with. I'm excited to test him out. One thing I've heard about this Dwyane Wade is that he doesn't have a very fast jump shot, and I'm not gonna lie, that's true. However, I do think his shot is very easy to time. It's very smooth. You can tell where to release it based on his form, and I like it a lot. Like I already said, that 76 three-point rating is more than good enough to actually make shots consistently. I think he has a hot zone in this corner. Yeah, he does. And of course, if you give this D Wade a shoe boost, if you give him a nice +4, his 3-point shot will be that much easier to knock down. Most of the Dwyane Wade cards I've used over the years in my team have very nice moving jump shots, and man, it looks like this D Wade has a beautiful moving jump shot. Even though his standing jumper is a little bit slow, even though his 3-point rating is a little bit low, his mid-range rating's very nice, his mid-range jumper looks elite, and y'all know I love shooting fadeaway mid-range shots. moving pull-up jumpers and shots like that. So I'm gonna shoot plenty of those with this D Wade. He has very quick handles, he's very athletic, so if you're able to knock down that jump shot consistently, it will 100% keep the defense honest, because he's got a quick first step, he can hit the moving shot, he can knock down the three if you give him too much space, and man, they call him the Flash for a reason. I'm still a little bit surprised that he only has like an 80 driving dunk, but that's definitely good enough considering all the badges he also has. Even though hunting for threes might be a little bit tough with this card since his shot is kind of low rated and his shot's kind of slow, he's still gonna be able to get those shots to fall. I've actually been very good with his jumper so far, and I'm sure we're gonna be just as good with it online. Let's knock down one more shot with D Wade, just for good measure, and yeah, I think we're ready to go online and test out D Wade. Since this video is getting very long, I'm probably not gonna get that much gameplay with Wade, but I'm gonna try to test him out as much as I can, and I feel like TTO is a perfect place to do that. We got Dwyane Wade in there along with Brandon Roy, and guys, just because they were teammates in Miami, I gotta throw Chris Bosh in there too. That is a very good looking lineup. Man, I love how that looks. I think this is actually my first time using a full diamond lineup the entire year in my team, and that's in any game mode: unlimited, triple threat, clutch time, salary cap. Well, obviously you can't use a diamond team in salary cap, but you guys get the picture. This is a very good team, and I have a feeling this is gonna be some very fun gameplay. In D Wade's debut, we're playing versus Steph Curry and Giannis along with Chet. Oh man, I feel bad for this guy. He pauses the game immediately. I can't believe we actually matched up. This should be a very easy win for us, but let's see what we can do with D Wade. We immediately knock down that beautiful midi. I mean, how can you not love that mid-range shot with D Wade? Once again, we have a 1v1 with Curry. We get straight past him and we throw it down. I know this Sapphire Steph Curry's not very good defensively, but D Wade is still gonna put on a show. Regardless of my opponent, we gotta do our thing with D Wade. It looks like this guy's giving Dwyane Wade a little bit of room to shoot the three, but come on man, y'all saw in shoot around, I can knock down that jumper. It's definitely not as slow as people say it is. People on Twitter were making it sound like this card just had the worst jump shot ever, but it's actually kinda smooth. Of course it is kinda slow, I'm not gonna lie, but it's definitely better than Chris Bosh's jumper, and I don't think it's even close. Also, look at this post defense on Giannis. We force the miss. Man, even though we have Dwyane Wade down there, we were able to force a miss. We fire a three, and D Wade hits back-to-back threes. We've now scored 10 unanswered points, but I'm not bragging about it because the team I have is so much better than the team this guy has. We should be in the lead right now. We should win this game, so I'm not gonna sit here and brag, even though D Wade is looking really good so far. He's playing good defense on Curry. Y'all saw him play good defense in the paint earlier. Man, look how he's able to get out there and contest that jump shot. Let's reward him by giving it to him, and a runway to the rim. D Wade's got 14 and he hasn't missed a shot yet. Offensively, I love the work that D Wade's putting in, but honestly, I think he's been even better defensively in this game. He misses the mid-range shot, but he gets it back and he knocks down the game-winning three. As I was saying though, in this game right here, even though we were hitting mid-range shots, even though we were dunking, even though we were hitting our threes, we were also fighting over screens, contesting shots, blocking shots, getting steals. D Wade had a really good debut, but that guy's team wasn't very good, so let's run it back and see if we get a better opponent. No disrespect to that guy we just played, because I can tell he's not bad. I know he knows what he's doing, but his team just didn't have enough firepower to match up with my guys, so let's run it again. Game 2 with the Flash. Let's go. It's showtime again, and it looks like we're playing versus a small ball team. Damian Lillard, Devin Booker, and T-Mac. That's a pretty good team, but man, Chris Bosh could bully this team every single time. Sadly, I'm trying to score every time with Wade, so we're not gonna get to bully him in the paint, so I guess this guy's dodging a bullet. Let's give the ball to Wade and let's get to work immediately, right down the middle. That's a very nice dunk. Let's see what D Wade can do versus this elite squad right here. He blows past Lillard and throws it down again. This guy's off-balling a little bit, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to get a bunch of open jumpers, but Man, I'll do the absolute best I can. I could have shot that right there, but let's move the ball around. Now Bosch is wide open. I could have shot that, but nah. We gotta give it back to Wade, and you know, I guess I'll take the 2 if I absolutely have to. I could have passed that back to Wade last possession, but it's all good. Let's see if we can get a post bucket versus Lillard, because this guy's off-balling. Yeah, that's too easy right there, and this guy's trying to score fast. He's throwing it down the court quick. He fires a 3 with Booker, and man, he makes it. Even though Dwyane Wade is playing like a beast right now, we got ourselves a game for sure. Let's see if D Wade can keep on putting on a show. He's just getting that runway straight to the rim every time, and this guy's trying to go deep. Let's see if we can get an interception, and we do. Nice steal by Wade. I'm pulling up from the top of the key. 4-3, he knocks it in. D Wade's going off yet again, and once again this guy goes deep. I missed the steal, so he's gonna miss that 3. Wow, I thought that was a guaranteed bucket, but nah. This is the guaranteed bucket. D Wade has that strange range, and we have a 16-7 lead. We're putting in work, and D Wade gets open for yet another 3, even though the fans are in the way. D Wade hits it again. 17 points. We're on a big time run, and D Wade is apparently the best defensive player ever. He gets multiple interceptions that game, multiple easy dunks, multiple 3s, and we got a very fast, very easy win. That guy stood 0 chance, even with that team. That game went by so quick that we gotta run one more time. I mean, we got that win very, very fast. The score was like 8-7, but then we just rattled off 13 points in a row to win 21-7. It doesn't get much better than that, so let's run it one more time, and then I'll give you guys my D Wade review. You guys might call me crazy for saying this, but after 2 games and a shoot around with D Wade, I'm thinking that Dwyane Wade might actually fit my playstyle as starting point guard better than Kyrie Irving does. I love using Kyrie. Don't get me wrong, I love dribbling around with him, pulling up for 3, driving to the rim and making layups, but he doesn't dunk like D Wade does. He doesn't play defense like D Wade does. I feel like overall, my D Wade might actually be pretty good. Pretty good as my starting point guard. I didn't finish my sentence, so my apologies for that, but yeah, I think D Wade could serve me very well as my starting PG. I don't think D Wade is as good at making tough shots as Kyrie is, but man, he's a better defender, he's a better dunker, he can make pull-up mid-range shots, he can make 3-pointers, especially if he's left open. He's not gonna miss that 3, but yeah, overall, this D Wade's a lot of fun. He's been very good for me so far, and I think in Unlimited, he's gonna be great. I'm probably not gonna test him out in Unlimited today, but that day definitely will come. D Wade pulls up for 3, and he hits it. Man, based on this tryout in TTO, D Wade has just been awesome. I mean, this game literally just started. The score's 8-4, and he's already got takeover. Y'all have seen him put in some great work on defense, and yeah, this guy is getting absolutely clamped up. Right there, he clamps me up. He stole the ball back, but nah, we're gonna be fine. We're moving well on defense. He's forcing up some really bad shots, and we're gonna answer back right here. D Wade drives. I was hoping for a contact dunk, but sadly, no contact dunk. I guess we'll take this layup instead. 10-6 lead for the good guys, and this guy's trying to get a bump steal versus D Wade. Come on, man, not gonna happen. Oh wow. I was about to shoot a moving 3, but I thought he would contest it, but then he left me open. What's this guy doing on defense, and what's he doing on offense? Man, D Wade gets open again, he fires another 3, and I think I've mastered that Dwyane Wade release. He is just not missing anything. Oh, that's really bad defense, but man, look at that recovery by Bosch. Blocks it out of bounds. What a chase down, what an effort. Dwyane Wade's playing great, my team's looking good, and it's looking like this is about to be an undefeated TTO video, even though we've played versus some pretty good teams. I mean, this guy's using a full diamond lineup, but he has absolutely no answer for the flash. Oh, nice pump fake. I'm shooting the fade away, and I told y'all earlier I'm going to shoot a lot of moving jumpers, and we've definitely lived up to that. Nice interception, and I was about to shoot another moving jumper, but let's fire this shot instead. Okay, it was another moving jumper, and we missed it. That sucks, but we're still in the lead, so it's no big deal. Another steal by Wade. Oh yeah, I gotta pass that out. I'm not gonna shoot the 3 though. Y'all know I gotta move it back to Wade, who's gonna shoot the mid-range, and he's not gonna miss back-to-back shots. Let's swing the ball over to D Wade, and let's win the game right here. Pull up midi, pause on his ass, and knock down the shot. He paused on me at the beginning of the game, so I really had no choice. I'm not toxic very often. I really had no reason to be toxic right there, but come on, I was feeling it. Diamond Dwyane Wade. Man, I really don't know where to start with my analysis of this card. I know I've only played 3 games with him online, but he might seriously be my favorite card in the game after those first 3 games. He's a great dunker, he's got great speed. Defensively, he's great on the ball, but also off the ball. I know you guys saw him jumping up and grabbing those interceptions like it was nothing. He was also driving to the rim and throwing it down, hitting fadeaway mid-range shots. He was also hitting 3s at a very, very consistent clip, which was very surprising. I didn't shoot any moving 3s for real, but I'm sure he can probably hit those. I wouldn't be surprised if he can, because he can make tough shots from pretty much any distance within like 20 to 23 feet. Yeah, he can knock down the 3 consistently, he has a nice handle, his dribble style I think is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure it's MJ, which is a pretty big deal to most people who play the game, and even though I will say a weakness of his is that his jumper's not very fast, just because it's not very fast doesn't mean it's not easy to green, doesn't mean it's not easy to time, and of course, another weakness I could point out is that he only has a 76 3-pointer, but like, I was still making my shots just fine. You can also give him a shoe boost and get that up to a 80. On paper, I just don't see very many weaknesses. I guess you could nitpick and say his interior defense is only a 74 and that he's not a very good rebounder, but man, he has a great block, great steal, great defense overall, great speed, great vertical, good acceleration, a great driving dunk. Just, I think you guys get the picture, man. All around, this card's very good. I can't think of too many weaknesses. I think he might seriously be a better fit for my team than Kyrie, so I really want to put him at starting point guard for now. Kyrie might be my 6th man, and Ja Morant might be my 3rd string point guard. I really don't know, because I could also start Kyrie, Brandon Roy, and D Wade together, but I like having a really good defender in there too, like Ron Artest for example, or Sean Marion, or Bruce Bowen. I really don't know. We have so many options, so you guys let me know in the comments what I should do with my team. Should D Wade be 6th man? Should he be PG1? I don't know what to do, but in my next video, we're definitely gonna go into Unlimited and see if D Wade can make it as my starting PG. Kyrie will still get plenty of minutes, as will Brandon Roy, Ja Morant, Drexler, all these guys. Overall, my team is shaping up to be very good, and D Wade, in his first 3 games, played like an absolute beast. With all that being said, this video has gotten very, very long, but what else is new? Let's go ahead and jump into the outro right now. If you made it all the way to the end of this video and you're seriously still watching right now, then huge shout out to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Now, if you really are still watching right now, then you're crazy. In a good way though. I really appreciate you for hanging around, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. So show some love in the comments and let me know if you really did make it all the way to the end. Also, if you really have made it this far but you haven't dropped a like or subscribed to my channel yet, then what are you doing? Make sure to hit that like button to show me you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you want to see more content just like this, and of course, turn on notifications so you get notified whenever I drop a video or go live or anything like that. And of course, show some love in the comments, man. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. D Wade is looking absolutely worth it, and I think that he was a great addition to my team, not only offensively but defensively too. He's a great athlete, just brings great energy to the game, shoots good shots, he's a good team player. Overall, D Wade had a very good debut. We didn't lose a single game with him in the lineup, which I think is awesome, and I already know he's gonna lead me to a bunch of dubs, just like Kyrie Irving has done. Kyrie, your time as starting point guard might be over, but you've had some really good moments. You've played so many games. Man, 143 games? To be fair, a lot of those games are like free throw challenges, skills challenges that only last like 1 or 2 minutes, but still, 143 games played is insane. 139 starts is also crazy, so I don't know, man. Maybe I can do a thing where Kyrie's my point guard, Dwyane Wade's my shooting guard, Brandon Roy's my small forward. Wait a second, we can run a full diamond lineup? I'm not gonna lie, this might be the subject of my next video. This all diamond lineup is very small, but I might have to try it out somewhere. I don't know. I really don't know, but you guys just keep in mind that I have the ability to finally run a full diamond lineup. Wow, I didn't even realize that. I didn't think about it, but the seed is in my mind now, so I might actually have to do something about this, but let me stop talking. Let me stop going on and on. This video's long enough. One more time, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all stay chill, stay safe, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see y'all again real soon.